All right, boys, so we just made it. Event check-in. We're going to be taking out, which one are we taking?
The orange one.
Oh, nice. Sweet. All right, guys, so it looks like we are going to be taking that orange McLaren 750S. Here's the Artura. You know, we've ripped this one before. Not too stoked on it. They got another one over there. And we were just talking about the wild spec on that 750S. We're going to go check it out a little bit more. Let's go check out this 750S. It's pretty sweet. I like that they've kind of done the configuration to where you can do, like, there's so many different colors for the 750S. There's so many different options, so you can really personalize it to make it your own. And we were just talking about that. I think that's really sweet, guys. So here it is. Here is the 750S, guys. Absolutely dope. I love the vents on the front too. Love this carbon wing. It's absolutely massive, guys. I got big hands and look how big that wing is. Love that center exhaust, guys. Super dope. Can't wait to see what people do with this car, but this is the one that we are going to be taking, guys. The McLaren 750S. Don't know the exact paint spec. It's either Papaya Spark, McLaren Orange, or one of the newer oranges from McLaren, but nonetheless super sick, guys. I'm very excited. It's gonna be a good day, guys. I mean, we got the AMG right over there. We'll go take it for a rip right after. Have some fun. I mean, I was thinking about taking the Artura out again, but we don't need to. We're more focused today on that 750S. So I will go, just gonna go hit the restroom, and then we'll hop in and I'll catch up with you guys when we are inside of the 750. All right, guys, check it out. So we're gonna hop in the 750. Are you gonna drive it first, or am I gonna hop out?
You're gonna drive it.
Okay, sweet. So just to show you guys how to open this one, not like the 12C that we've had, guys. So it's there's a button. We got a button. It's got soft close doors, right? Standard? Or is it an option? Okay, sweet. Super sick. I love the spec. Got the forged carbon right over here. So are they doing all of them without the carbon on the center? I mean, I'm
standard is not carbon. But there is the option to have everything that you see that's chrome in there.
Gotcha.
Vents can be carbon. So like all that interior piece through the center, and then in the steering wheel.
I call this the Jay Leno spec. I don't know if you've ever watched Jay Leno's Garage, but all of his McLarens, he doesn't want any carbon. No carbon. Yeah, he doesn't want it to be too busy, you know. And I get that, and I like McLaren doesn't put anything on the steering wheel. They keep it a steering wheel. It's for, you know, it's for turning the car. All right, sweet. So let me all right, guys, hopping in the 750S coupe in Papaya Spark. Of course, we got the soft closers. What a heavy door. That little switch right there, it's very Aventador like. Cool, we good?
Yep, we should be all right.
Nice, and I like how they got this up here. They've kind of moved that over. That's gonna be like the new thing.
Instead of being right here.
Yeah, which is dope. I owned a 12C for a lot of years.
Okay.
For 3 years in my 20s, and put 40,000 miles on the thing. You know, I drove it every day. So very familiar with McLaren, but the newer ones are just, they're getting so refined.
Yeah.
Which for me, it's good and bad. You know, the Artura for me was too refined, too boring.
Too calm?
Very just boring. It's just not a fun car. It's very fast. Don't get me wrong, but fast and fun are two different things, right?
Yeah.
So I think this is gonna connect both worlds real quick. And I'm glad McLaren didn't like get rid of the V8 by any, you know what I mean? They just kind of like decided to put this Artura thing together, which I don't get it. I think are they struggling with the sales on the Artura?
Not really, no.
They're doing okay. There's a market
they're doing
for
fine. Absolutely.
Which makes sense, because not everybody wants the full intense version, but they want a McLaren.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, cool. We good to go? Cool. Can we move that?
Yeah.
What's the price on this bad boy?
This one's $375. Yeah.
Dude,
so this is
not bad at all, man. Not bad at all. It's crazy. I know a couple people that might want to buy this. Which way are we going?
We're gonna go to the
easiest way to get out?
Yep.
Does it have lift on?
Yes, it does have the lift, but it's not on. So all the way to the.
Meaning up? Is it up right now?
No, it is not.
It's
up.
down. Okay.
Or no, actually, excuse me, it is up. It's got the logo right there. So this little logo right here.
So it means it's up.
Yeah.
All right, so we're good to get out of here.
Yep. We're gonna head out to the right, and then we're gonna make a left.
Brakes are I can tell just from that first little. I might need to wake them up. They're tight, huh? Should we go around this guy, or are you okay with going over the speed bump? Okay?
We can go over the speed bump. He's letting you go.
Okay. That's not something I'm used to, being able to go over dang speed bump so easy. I didn't have a lift on my 12C.
Oh wow.
And it was brutal. And I got that AMG is slammed right now too.
Then we're gonna make a right out of here.
Oh yeah, it's very familiar. tell you that right now.
That sound should be pretty familiar.
Yeah, it's that nice. What's a 4-liter, right?
Yeah, 4-liter
twin
V8,
turbo V8, not bad. You can live with it, right? Oh yeah, and we're in
comfort right now.
Comfort. It's gonna auto lower, which is sick after a certain speed. I think it's like 35 or something. So
Something like
lower,
that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this is McLaren.
Yeah.
See, it's like I can tell just from driving it for the first 5 minutes, this has personality, and that's something I look for in a car, is the personality. You know, I'm kind of been looking at the 720s, to be honest with you, because I understand the market, right? Everyone wants a 750.
Yeah.
So God, those 720s, dude, they're dropping like crazy right now.
I've got a 2019 720 right now, the coupe, in black. That's available. It's like right around the 230 mark. I think it's like 233, 234 or something.
That's a good price, and probably low mileage too. Huh?
No, it's actually a little higher. It's got 18,000 miles.
But that's not bad. See, to be honest with you, I was looking at some that are high mileage, dude, like 35,000.
Oh wow.
And they're sub 200 grand though.
Yeah.
We're talking 190 grand for a 720. That was like unheard of a few years ago. Let's open up this exhaust. Let's see. This is the powertrain, right?
Yep.
So we can just we're in sport. Keep it at sport. I like the handling at comfort. There we go. Now it's opened up. It's precise. I mean, the shifts are precise. The car's note sounds amazing. It sounds like a McLaren should, right?
Yeah.
I mean, what else do you not like about this car? It looks amazing. You don't get any jerking either. You know, I can even kind of try to cause it. We're not going to get, I mean, my AMG, you and I's head's thrown into the windshield, you know? So it's like, I like that it's more fun. Even in my 12C, to be honest, and my mentor's got 4 12C, 720, 675 LT, 650S, like we're McLaren guys, you know? But every one of those cars is pretty jerky. I feel like they've really like nailed all of it.
Yeah, the 750 is definitely more refined.
It's just perfect.
Especially, I've heard a lot of people coming from 720s going into 750s. They're like, this is just like that extra little tuning better, and it's like
because they've tried to make their 720 probably like this, and then exactly. I was just gonna say that, but then in doing so, you got all these rattles. Yeah. You got to put a giant exhaust that maybe sounds like too loud and too crazy. Amazing. I love the turbo whistle. Sounds great. This car sounds great. I gotta be honest, I test drove the Artura with you guys, right? And I was so disappointed in that car.
Really?
Fast, lightning fast. But I was like, oh my God, I hope McLaren doesn't start going down this route, you know, of comfort and like GTs and stuff. We want race cars that are street legal. Yeah, it drops gears from, 6 to 3rd and lightning speed. No pops, huh? So let's see. Does that happen in?
It can.
But you got to work for them.
You kind of have to work for them.
Gotcha. Which is cool. I like that. Let's go handling. Go sport. Do you mind if I put it in track?
Go for it.
So we'll go track, guys. And for you guys watching, when you're doing track on a one-way, you go easy. You don't go do anything stupid. Traction is let off a little bit, but any McLaren guys watching it, oh yeah, there you go. Now that's a proper car. And this thing's planted, dude. I gotta be honest with you. My AMG gets so squirrely that this is like driving. I feel like I'm driving like a wide body, something with like 1,000 horsepower. And I guess we kind of are. I mean, this car's wide, super fat back tires.
It's just going to be really well planted, though, for sure.
Yeah, and McLarens don't like to get squirrely anyways. I remember, I don't know if you know how to like turn the traction control.
We'll take the right here.
Okay, cool. I don't know if you know how to turn like the traction off, like on these cars, but it's insane. It's like sending off a nuclear missile, and it still doesn't shut it all off.
Cops right there, hands up.
They love it. I mean, that would be epic if we got pulled over by the cop. Come on, dude. I should have ripped in front of him. We're talking content here, bro. I'm just kidding.
I would possibly lose my job. We just had,
no, I promise you.
we just had a discussion about that.
Is Richard still over there?
No, he's not.
He's gone. Who's running the joint?
So our manager now is Davood.
Sweet. Is Cruz still over and servicing?
Yeah.
Tell him I said what up if you ever see him. AJ Fresh Roots. I ripped with Mr. Ogara at the track one time.
Nice.
Yeah, over at Thermal as well. Oh, you can tell this cop wants to pull us over, huh? We're taking a right or left anywhere.
We're gonna keep going straight.
Because I would like to take this right after he goes straight, so we can lose him. But I'm assuming we're on our route.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I don't want you to lose your job. Personally, if you were okay with it, I'll zoom past him and get us, you know? So that's what I'm saying. I'm not going to do that to you. Alright. The last guy that I went for the Artura drive with, he was like, hey man, drive it.
And then we're gonna let's make a U-turn right here.
And let me tell you, I drove it. Yeah, it's great. I mean, I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, so we're track manual, guys. So we're handling is track, powertrain is track. I'm gonna go completely easy, but this is the full power of the car. Wow, I like these shift paddles. They look like some throwing darts. Get you fired, I promise. Super sick. This is a sick car. Give me a smack and lease special on this thing. Make it happen. Yeah, there we go. You gotta work for it with this car. It definitely doesn't just get up and go. You gotta kind of, you gotta drive this thing, I feel like, dude. Or else, why would you get it?
Yeah.
You know, because if you're not getting the car unless you step on it.
You won't get the full potential.
Yeah, so it's kind of like, unless you're tracking this, or unless you got to kind of rip it every once in a while, it's a lot of car for any person. And again, a lot of people have a lot more money than driving.
I was gonna say the big thing is like the driving or the caliber of car that this is.
100%.
We'll make a left here.
Yeah, you got somebody going from like an M3 comp or something, trying to hop into a 750, and then they go manual, track, and then they, you know, end up in a wall or something. I see it at the track too.
Yeah.
I've been to a lot of the Ogara experiences, right? And a lot of those guys that are there for the first time, like they just don't understand what's going on. They don't know when to brake. Like it's so wild being around them at the track.
That's why we do those track days
To get people into it.
Get people into it, and we put you with a driving instructor.
Yeah, I've been with multiple instructors, and you learn so much. Like literally, just like as simple as when to brake. You don't brake while you're turning, you know. Like some people do that. It's like it's super annoying, or they'll pass you when they're not supposed to pass. Just doing dangerous stuff. Yeah, amazing. I can't wait to see what people do with this car. It seems like the potential is limitless. Personally, I would just leave this thing the same. I wouldn't have to do anything to it. So the reason I sold my 12C is I'm in the market for a 675.
Okay.
So if you guys end up getting one, love to talk.
I think maybe my Westlake location or my Beverly Hills location might have one.
Ogara charges so damn much for the nice cars they get in.
That's the thing.
They're nice. We know.
We don't take anything in unless
they're not
it's
like
a nice
the higher.
car.
Yeah, no. I mean, like it's premium,
Yeah.
right? So my buddy he was in the market, right, for a 675 LT. I think you guys had one. It was an orange one with a scoop. This was a couple years ago, but yeah, there was no budge. It was like that's what it is, 250 or something, and that's it, man. Like, can't lie. And you guys did sell it, so. But he ended up finding one for 202 at that same time.
Yeah. We don't strive to have the cheapest cars in the
100%.
market. We're here to put
Highest
some
quality.
of the best quality cars. Yeah.
That's
We're not
awesome.
here to price gouge you either. It's just
No, they're
that's what
priced
the car's worth.
Like you said, with your 720, based on that amount of miles, that's what they're worth right now, you know? And you are going to pay a premium with Ogara because you know it's a sorted car.
Yeah, it's sorted, it's certified. You're gonna have warranty left on the car.
If not, you can go bug cruise and tell them Fresh Roots said that. You can go bug cruise at any time. You tell them AJ sent you, and you just go bother him and the guys. Yeah, great car. Great car. Very refined.
Absolutely.
I don't want to say too refined because there's so much power. As soon as you would say too refined, it would out of you, and then you go, okay, never mind, this thing's a little raw. But it really hasn't got squirrely once. We haven't done anything weird, but planned it. Very well made car. And they're going for how much again? Roughly?
This one is $375. So this is one of the lower MSRP cars that
I
we've
was gonna
seen.
say that seems low, dude. What do you think about what happened with the 765 LT pricing, etc.?
I mean, they've
Everyone that
got
wanted one paid a lot for it.
yeah. I mean, they paid what they were worth at that market price at that time.
Yeah. And now they've lost
We're
a
not
couple
seeing
hundred grand.
we're not seeing a lot in the market right now. Again, same thing. Depends on condition,
Because they
mileage,
dropped
spec.
so much. They dropped like 200 grand. I feel like everyone that kind of was on the fence about them was like on top of it once they dropped, like came to a reality price, I guess.
They're still selling right now. I think they're still selling over sticker.
Yeah, and they should, but not 200 grand over sticker. Do you know Ron? Dr. Ron? He's got the 765 LT.
I think so. I think I've spoken to him a couple times.
Yeah, because I mean, I remember, dude, he was bidding on one on Bring a Trailer for like almost 700 grand.
Yeah.
Yeah, no pops. I think people are gonna have to tune for the pops. This is so Aventador-like. You know what I'm talking about when I say that?
I've actually never really sat in an event.
Oh my God. Okay, well next time you do, I'm sure you guys have one somewhere, but there's the start button. You have to flip up something
yeah,
just like that to push it. You don't have to. You can push it.
You got.
All right, boys. So we just finished the test drive of the 750S in Papaya Spark. There it is. We're gonna go look at it a little bit more. We'll just go kind of get our eyes on it while the AMG warms up. Listen to that exhaust, guys. Absolutely insane, guys. So super fun drive, pretty casual, didn't really rip it, didn't really open it up too much. Look at that lift up though. Yeah, it gets up pretty darn high. You're not going to hit anything with that lift up, which I really like. I like the front lifts on these cars, guys, especially the McLarens. The front lift definitely is proper. If I get a McLaren, I personally wouldn't lower it, right? You just kind of keep that front lift situation. I had the 12C, which did not have a lift. Later on, on the 13 Spiders and stuff, they started to offer it with a lift option, but I didn't have that. But I've driven a 650S with a lift, 675 LT with a lift, so they're really similar, and it does come in handy, guys. So here it is. This is the 750S, guys, in Papaya Spark. What a car. What a car. And you heard him say, you heard Nick say this is kind of a cheaper spec, right? Or a more affordable spec. It doesn't have as much carbon on it, and I could definitely see that just looking around the car. I don't see the carbon mirrors. I don't see anything too much going on with the carbon on this car, but still, I don't think it matters. It's a 750S, so it's absolutely sick. It's not as busy, and I love the Papaya Spark, guys. So that'll wrap up today's video, guys. Just a quick test drive on the McLaren 750S. Huge shout out to Ogara for allowing this and letting us do this video. Super sick opportunity. Be sure to come by their new dealership. You heard the guy. He's going to be having this whole thing filled up with cars. I'm sure the showroom's going to be looking sick too. So stay tuned, guys. We'll be coming back. We'll kind of do some videos here. We'll do some more of these McLaren drives too. So anytime a new McLaren's going to come out, I've been a customer of theirs before. I got some connections over there. I'll make a couple phone calls and we'll get behind the wheel, guys. It's that simple. That is before we buy one ourselves, guys. So the next car that I will buy will be a McLaren, whether it's a 12C, 675 LT or a 720. That is yet to be determined, but that is the plan for this channel, guys, is to add a McLaren to this channel along with that beast right over there. That beast right over there is pretty much done for a little while. Until we hit 5,000 subscribers is when I'm going to consider upgrading the turbos, but right now I'm enjoying the car how it is with the exhaust. I've only driven it literally a handful of times with the new exhaust, so I look forward to kind of opening it up a little bit here around Rancho Santa Fe, grabbing some lunch out here. It's just the nicest area in San Diego County aside from La Jolla, in my opinion. And ironically, Ogara has 2 dealerships. You know, they got the La Jolla dealership and they got this one here in Rancho Santa Fe. So yeah, they know where to go, the nicer areas where the money is at, guys. And there it is, the 750S Spider. We got the Artura, and we got another 750 in this wild spec right here, kind of a little bit more out there. I like this, the seat belts and the seats though in this a lot better. Kind of like that highlighter looking color, guys. So yeah, we're gonna wrap up this vlog, but don't worry, we're gonna be hopping in the AMG and we're gonna be doing another vlog about what I think about my new exhaust system. So stay tuned on that, guys, and I appreciate you guys for the support. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one. Much love.